John Nizolowski has been teaching for 25 years at least here at CMU. He teaches creative writing and composition and mythology. He's written 3, 4, 5 books. He's an ambidextrous writer. He writes essays, prose, and poems. And I was really thrilled when he wanted to have his book release of his latest book here, East of Kayenta, which is that's a very exciting thing when that happens. And John has been a great friend and a great supporter of the bookstore, which is very appreciated. And I'd just like to read one of the blurbs on the back by an old Denver beat poet, John Knoll, who says of this collection, East of Kayenta, Kerouac's cat, Hopi gods rise from the underground, Ornette Coleman, Magritte, Buddha's blues, all this in William Burroughs too, in John Nizolowski's East of Kayenta. At the book's center, the Sacred Heart and rhythms of the four winds. Nizolowski's poems echo a raven's wing. The poems are visions that look backward and forward into the mythological time of our mystical quest for the Holy Grail. John, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Bridges in Borderlands. I went to the Borderlands to die, learn the secrets of the Olmecs, and choose a new secret name. I went to the Borderlands to find the lost gods, John Dillinger, Emilio Zapata, and Octavio Paz. At the Borderlands, the full moon always rises twice. The mountains slide across the valley, and streets host processions of Toltec kings. At the Borderlands, poetic lines arrive by radio wave. Merchants sell lapis exilis, at the volcano's edge. Beggars defy the laws on Sunday, and an old man sketches Aztec funeral effigies in the 16th century mansion of the dead governors. The Borderlands contain both the crooked and the straight. Jupiter hangs over palms stirred by warm breezes, and the moon reflects off smooth adobe walls. I went to the Borderlands to learn the real names of the stars: Cor, Serpentis, Zubin, Hakrabi, Caus, Borealis. Instead, found the true bridge between light and shadow. Thank you. This one is called The One True God. It's a great silver thing, cylindrical and heavy, towers over your head. You certainly can't see around its smoothly curving hollow sides. It's a sequence of 5 chords in an Arthur Lee song, minor tuning, 1965. It's a face peering out an old farmhouse window at a flock of Canada geese flying beyond the old distorting glass. It's the eerie call of a heron disturbed from the bank of a dying river, her great winged form vanishing into the solid sky. It's the vast dune that rests at the base of Barrier Canyon, a stem of cheatgrass bending in the wind, drawing hieroglyphs in the sand's logarithmic slope. It's the rib cage of a slain pronghorn, white and splintering under the Sonoran sun, collared lizard slipping through the clean, perfect arcs. It's a blue Tibetan prayer flag under a mulberry tree, its threads drifting in the cold light of the pole star. 30 pieces of silver will not buy it off. It will take your father, your mother, your son, your wife. It'll turn steel to rust. In the end, it will tear the very atoms asunder. It is the one true God we bow to every day. It'll get more cheerful. Okay, this one's called Ancient Ritual. Should watch the time. I also have a tendency to go too long. A young girl plays with sticks on the beach. She creates a miniature labyrinth, blessing the wood. On the street, a satanic shop does a lively business, selling stuffed animal heads, deer, rabbit, badger, fox, and dog. We prefer the red lanterns arcing across the street, leading to the Chinatown monastery on the second floor. We can just make out the golden Buddha, draped in red cloth. They say when Bob Kaufman died, they sent his ashes out onto the bay in a small boat, and a rainbow broke out over Golden Gate Bridge, confirming the magic created by a little girl on a beach performing ancient rituals. And that's a true story. I don't know if you know the poet Bob Kaufman, wonderful San Francisco Bay Area poet, who was silent for 10 years. And then he would leave his poems. He'd write poems like in the diner and stuff, and then leave them behind. And people would pick them up, as fans, and collect them. And that's how we have a lot of Bob Kaufman poems, because people picked them up. But when he died, the whole city of San Francisco basically there was this funeral for him, and they sent his ashes out on a boat, and a rainbow broke out over the Golden Gate Bridge. It's pretty amazing.